Palumbo here from Muscle Serpents Daily, and guys, today we're going to do a little unboxing video, something I very rarely do, but I got a really nice box of stuff from Jason Amos. We did a cool trade the other day, and I got some snakes from him. I'm going to show you what I got. Some of them are really super cool. I didn't even think I was going to get these in my collection, so I'm excited. I have here my albino 66% het snow, or het azanthic carpet python. This girl is a 2019. She is more than likely one of my holdbacks. I have to tell you, I have this problem with keeping albino carpet pythons. I can't let them go. She's my fourth one. I have actually 3 from 2019 that are female. I have to probably let one go. I actually have 1 from 2017, the one that didn't eat for 3 years, and now she's eating. I have the 2000. I might actually have a 2018, and then I have 2 2019s. This girl is the biggest one, and she's a 19. I don't know. She just was always a really good eater for me. So sometimes I get these pet projects where I will feed and assist feed albinos because I don't want to let them die, and then they wind up start eating, and then they're great, especially with carpets. They're a little difficult sometimes. This girl has eaten from day one, and she's got some nice size in her, and like I said, I have a problem. I love albino carpet pythons, and once again, the fact that she's possibly had snow is exciting, because if I breed her out and I produce snows from her, I'll be really happy that I kept her. If I don't, I'll be a little upset, but not too bad, obviously. But I told you, my carpet python strategy is to start producing snows and moonglows on a regular basis, but it doesn't happen overnight. So while I'm on my way there, I have to possibly hold back some of these cool albino pos het azanthics to kind of for future breeders. Because I'll tell you something, you can't always expect a carpet female just because she's been giving you 3 clutches 3 years in a row doesn't mean she's going to continue to produce great litters. It also doesn't mean that she's even going to be alive. So you have to have backups constantly to replace them. So this girl is going into a nice big 4-foot cage now, and she's earned her right for that, and she's going to live a nice happy life now, hopefully. All right, let's take a look at some and see some of the cool stuff we'll be adding to the ball python inventory. All right, I got this great box here. I feel like I'm a kid on Christmas here from Jason Amos, and like I said, I got 4 snakes in here. Really, really nice ones too. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm kind of excited to open this up. I had to wait all day. I don't usually like to let snakes sit in a box all day, but you know what? They were in my warrant. They had a heat pack on them. They were in my house, so I didn't really mind. They were sent overnight, and Jason did a great job packing them in this nice big box. I unfortunately sent Jason a box the day before with my snakes, and the heat pack fell off, so I was sitting on top of the snake. So I had to learn a thing or two from how to pack snakes from him. Wow, we got some crazy birds outside. This is the Wild West here, as far as animals go. We got a lot of crazy birds out there. You can probably hear them in the backdrop. And once again, I did a nice trade with Jason, and I'm super excited. I love trades. This is some really high-end snakes we got, and I want to thank him, and I'm sure he thanked me also, because he got some really nice. He got that rainbow, or as they call it, the ultraviolet ball python for me. And look at this snake I got here. I think it's in shed. This is some looking snake. I'm going to show you a nice close-up of it in a minute. All right, here's a nice close-up. This is a leopard, obviously, but it's got the stranger gene in it. And stranger gene does strange things to pattern. And this does not look like your average leopard, for sure. I haven't worked with the stranger gene yet. It's kind of cool that I can get it into my collection. This is a really nice, well-started female, well-fed. You can tell she's eating really nice. Hopefully she'll continue. She's got some. I love leopard. I love everything leopard. I wish I had more leopard stuff. That's why I got this. And this guy has got some really, really nice coloration and pattern, like a lot of accenting and stuff like that, and I have to believe that has something to do with the stranger gene as well. I'm really, really happy with her, I should say. You never know. If she continues eating, we might even get her up to breeding size next year. You never know. She's very well started for 2020. Now she's also 100% het pied. and 50% het clown. So if the Stranger wasn't great enough in and of itself, and I would have been happy with that, I have the potential, obviously, to get Stranger into pied pretty quickly with if I breed a really nice pied male to this girl, or if I breed a pied clown or something with pied clown potential, we can get something even crazier. You know, we can get that clown pied into this leopard and Stranger project here. This would be amazing. I mean, look at what the Stranger is doing to the leopard. I mean, this is really just a leopard. I mean, yeah, granted, there's probably some pattern change from the het clown and the het pied, but not much. I mean, you're not getting the coloration. Look at that, like gold, and there's flames going up the sides, and this is just. I mean, this snake is like radiating. Like, it looks like it's got some kind of like a power pack on it or something like that. And I'm really not in great lighting here. You know, the sun's going out. I was trying to get some sunlight coming in from outside, but it's basically dark out almost already. So really nice looking girl. And once again, I'm excited to get her into the breeding project. Thank you, Jason. All right, here is the next snake that's coming out of the bags here that we took. We just emptied. It's easier for me to just take. I hate watching people like try to open bags on camera. It drives me a little crazy. I got to be honest with you. It's a kind of annoying, and I try to skip it. So I only opened one in front of you guys, and I think I'll just cut the rest of them open and then just show you the snake so that you don't have to sit there and watching me try to struggle with getting these bags open. Anyway, this is an Orange Dream Enshi, double het clown pied female, with a little bit of I think it's got a little bit of a ringer here. Just a little hint. And beautiful. Obviously I love Orange Dream. I love Orange Dream pied stuff. I love Orange Dream clown stuff, and there's nothing better than getting Orange Dream het clown and het pied. Really good markers on there. Nice belly. I've been, nurturing. I've produced some my first clown pied this past year. Obviously, I'd love to get the Orange Dream and Enshi into it. Although I had Enshi in it, unfortunately, the female that I produced died. But I did produce some pied, possible het clown stuff. Females I produced, and so this year I should hopefully have some more visuals. That by the time this girl grows up, I'll have something visually to breed to this. But once again, you have to build up your breeding stock of females. You have to do it, and sometimes it seems like taking a step back because you're producing such good stuff, and to get double het stuff kind of sucks. But it doesn't, because you have to have that if you want to produce great visual stuff. And I think that's a big mistake a lot of people make. They try to go for all visuals. They get to a point where they think they're too good to get het stuff, and you know what? You got to get that stuff if you want to get the big genes into your collection. And if you don't want to have to spend $15,000 on getting everything visual, no one could afford to buy all that visual. So you got to go with your het stuff. This is a really, really nice looking female, and I'll be growing her up nice and as quickly as possible. But probably in 2 years she'll breed. You may be asking, what am I doing with this beautiful GHI female out here? I did not get this in the trade. I'm moving snakes around to make room for the new snakes I got. And this little girl is ready to move up. She was in a hatchling rack for a long time, and she's eating so good that I didn't want to move her, but it's time to move her because I need room. I need those hatchling racks to put these new snakes in, the little babies I got. So she's going to be moving up to a slightly V35. And hopefully she'll continue eating. I love GHI. I couldn't sell her. She's just a single gene GHI. I mean, look how beautiful that snake is. We try to make 25 gene animals, and I just produced this girl. I'm like, I don't want to let her go. I'm like, look at this. I mean, this is perfection. GHIs. If you like dark, morphs, look at this. This is a great looking snake with nothing else in it. So that's why I kept her, just because I think she's cool. And you know what? She'd be a good breeder. When she gets to a breeding size, I could breed a lot of stuff into the GHI to produce more cool stuff. Or you never know, I might sell her along the way. But I'm keeping her for now. I'm liking her a lot. I like the dark snakes. Look at this little rock star, this boy. Oh my God, this might be my favorite of the bunch. This is a GHI, which you just saw. I love GHI. GHI lesser acid. Acid's another one of those genes that messes with pattern and just discombobulates everything and spreads it and moves it and makes it all kinds of cool. It's like dropping acid onto like any kind of like substance. It will like bleach it and do all kinds of kooky stuff to it. And that's what this acid gene does. And it's an incomplete dominant as far as I know. So we got GHI lesser, which is cool together, and then you have acid on top of that. And this is 50% het clown. So, I mean, this male might be, het for clown, which obviously, makes me, I'm sure you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to breed it to a clown and see what happens. Obviously, you want to see if you can prove it out, right? But even if it doesn't prove out, I mean, look at the contrast on this. This thing is just wow. I mean, the darkness with the lightness in there. I love GHI Mojave, but you know what? This GHI lesser with the acid gene is truly, I mean, really unique. Yeah, after a while, you've seen it all, and you want something that just is different. And I don't want to get too much in. I have confusion now. I have Stranger, and now I have acid. And I'm not going to put it into everything because I think then it muddies the waters. But you certainly want to have a couple projects with all these different things, and just see how they interact with some of the clown and pied and all the other stuff you put it together with. I suspect there's going to be genes that the acid's going to mix with it is just going to make it look completely insane, and I've seen that before already. So this is nice. So it's nice that I was able to get acid into my collection, and this little girl is stellar. And last but not least, you know what? I know I was just bragging about how much I love those dark morphs, but you know what the truth is? I really love banana stuff, and I really love banana clown stuff. Banana clown stuff when they're babies are just knock your socks off. Some of the best looking stuff in the business. Now bananas they do kind of muddy out a little bit as they get a little older, and they yellow out, and so you lose some of the contrast. For sure. This is also 100% het pied, so that's really what I was looking for in this female. I wanted a banana clown that was 100% het pied. Once again, future breeding, I want to produce more banana clown pied stuff. I think that's gorgeous. I'd love to get some of the darker morphs into it as well. And this is like a stepping stone. You got to have females. I have a lot of great males in my collection. I don't have as many great females as I would like, and that's why I'm taking a step back. I'm gonna have to grow them up. I know a lot of you guys are just starting out, and one of the best things, and I'm sure you've heard other people say, get yourself good females and grow them up. I know it takes a couple of years, and I know you want it now. You want to produce all the super clutches now. It's not gonna happen. It's silly to buy adults that are not just subpar adults just for the sake of having eggs in your collection. You could do one like that, but you gotta buy high quality females and grow them up. And then of course you need your high quality males to breed them. And there's nothing wrong with breeding high quality males to double hets and stuff like that. I do it all the time. And this is well, not really a double het, but this is a single het for pied, of course. But that's the way it goes. That's how you produce great stuff. So once again, these 4 snakes I got was something. Like I said, this was the best Christmas present I could have gotten, aside from watching my kids open their gifts. That's the best Christmas present, but this is the next best. So once again, banana, clown, het, pied, female. She's got some nice, decent size in her. I think I don't think next year she'll breed, but you never know. We'll see how she starts eating. It all depends on how she starts eating. I find that when I get snakes from other people, they never eat as well as when I produce them in my own facility, and they never leave. But I've had anomalies, where I've had great eaters. But more than likely 2 years, we'll see this girl breeding, and that's fine. I'm okay with waiting. I'm certainly, you guys should be too. This is a long-term project, breeding snakes, and if you love it, the husbandry and watching them grow and change, that's the exciting part. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today. And I got a beautiful axanthic male het snow, or 66% het snow, which is 66% het albino, carpet python around my neck. We started with a carpet python. We're ending with the brother of the one that I showed you in the beginning. This male is for sale, actually, and he is gorgeous. He's also really well started. Look at those silver eyes. I don't know if you can see those silver eyes right there. That's axanthic, and at its best, and this little boy will be a great little breeder probably by next year. And he's eating really well. He'll eat anything from big mice. I feed him small rats, usually the smaller size, not like not the crawler rats. And I give him one maybe every 2 to 3 weeks. and he's putting on some nice size. But I hope you liked the unboxing video. I try to make it a little bit more palatable, where you didn't have to watch me opening up and ripping bags open. But I wanted to show you some cool stuff, and I wanted to thank Jason Amos for that really nice package of stuff, and I hope he liked the ultraviolet I sent him with the female as well. You know, it's always nice to do some cool trades, and I want to thank him for doing that. And there's a lot of great breeders out there that I've bought snakes from and done trades with, and you know, it's a pleasure when you have someone who acts completely professional and produces high quality stuff. I can't say enough great things about him. Thank you. And you know, what you'll find in this business is the longer you're in it, the longer you're doing it and producing good stuff, you make friends. And you know, well, we don't hang out, and I don't hang out with these guys every day because I just don't have the time. I got 3 kids, I got business I'm running. It's nice to be able to interact on a professional level in a professional way with other top breeders, and that's one of the things that I enjoy, the socialization of the process. All right, well, this little boy and I are going to take you out for the night. Hope you guys are having a great week. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, hit the like button, and I'll see you back tomorrow morning.